Today, we're making the best coffee sponge cake. It's joy of pastry. Let's start by adding 2 tablespoons of hot water and 2 tablespoons of instant coffee. Mix them gently until the coffee dissolves completely. Or you can use 2 shots of espresso instead. Now, in a large bowl, crack 5 eggs. Watch the golden yolks drop in like tiny suns. Add 3/4 cup plus 1 tablespoon of sugar and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Sweetness and aroma like a gentle hug for our eggs. Beat for about 5 minutes until the mixture looks creamy and full of air. You know, the classic way to make sponge cakes is by separating the egg whites from the yolks. But here's the thing. If you follow my method, you don't need to do that. Add the coffee mixture and keep mixing for a few more seconds. See how the color deepens and that coffee aroma rises up. The batter is smoothing out, turning silky with every spin. That's exactly the base we're looking for. Now, sift in 1 1/4 cups of flour, plus 1/4 cup of cornstarch and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Do this in 3 steps and gently mix with a whisk each time. Never use an electric mixer after adding the flour. It knocks out all the air from the eggs and leaves your sponge heavy instead of light. Did you know the first sponge cake was made in Italy in the 15th century? It was created for the court of a duke as a very special dessert. Imagine the duke, in his royal outfit, tasting a fluffy cake for the very first time. Back then, they didn't even use baking powder, just eggs to make it rise. Later, the recipe traveled to France and became part of their royal banquets. In England, sponge cake became famous with afternoon tea. It was so light, they said it was perfect for eating every single day. And today, coffee sponge cake is one of the most beloved versions worldwide. Look at that batter, smooth and full of life. The color is warm, the texture light as air. Now it's ready to rest in the cake pan. Use a 20-centimeter cake pan. Don't forget, grease the sides lightly. And place parchment paper on the bottom. Smooth the top of the batter with your spatula. Bake it at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 175 degrees Celsius for about 40 to 45 minutes until it's perfectly risen. And that's our coffee sponge cake. Always test it with a toothpick or wooden skewer. If it comes out clean, your cake is perfectly baked. In this recipe, we didn't use any fats, yet as you can see, the sponge is soft, airy, and long-lasting. It's a cake you'll want to come back to, again and again. This is the joy of pastry.